your subconscious to know that you're a chaos being from the triple darkness. And of course, this doesn't apply necessarily to everybody. You know, doesn't mean that, and I don't even have to explain this shit, but I'm doing this, just to run it, since I'm talking, you're being mean or evil because you're saying this information out for everybody. It's a fact, certain rules that apply to the liver may not apply to the heart. And I say rules, I even say rules. Certain things that the heart could do, the liver don't. Certain things that the stomach do that the kidneys don't. Certain things that the brain do, the chakras don't or do. It's all each unique part of the whole has a certain task. And some parts of the body are older too, and some parts of our body, develop first while in the womb, before other parts of the body. That's an aspect as well, But again, just always get back and get that reminder. It's all about programming your subconscious mind and knowing that anything outside of creating the realm that you want to create, it's some bullshit. Like again, and the reason why I'm bringing it up because I'm also talking to myself because I've just come out of the realizations of having to remember that, bro, everything that you gravitate towards, that old spiritual, should I say the dogmatic kind of religious approach to dealing with certain things, it's like, bro, you don't have to be all the way like that with a lot of that shit. Because again, even with meditation and eating right, this is all things just to clear you up to be able to better program your subconscious mind, to get all that mind noise and negativity out of the way so you can better, program your subconscious as you should. But that's the missing factor, which you don't hear a lot of people bring up when they bring it up, certain things, as far as we got to do this, do that. Now we gotta program the subconscious mind, and the rest gonna fall in place. Again, the program subconscious runs not only what pops off in this dream realm, but is also connected what goes on in the higher vibrational dream realm. You know what I'm saying? Like what we call dreams. On that level. So and again, it runs like 99.9% of what manifests. And what you do on autopilot in this realm and what manifests in this realm for you has to deal with how your subconscious program. So if you program to only listen to information from somebody who looks a certain way, then that's the only way you're gonna look for information is if that person looks a certain way. No matter how much you're conscious to tell yourself, oh, I'm straight, or it's like you have to work on the subconscious mind. Again, don't get mad at yourself. Look, it's a constant growth. It's a constant work. Because even again, as I'm bringing this up, I'm also talking to myself as far as staying on this subconscious work. And making sure I'm reprogramming and understanding that everything I do is right because I'm the creator of my realm. And the only person that will have trouble with grasping that or dealing with that is somebody trying to be over logical or somebody fearful, because a fearful person to feel like, oh no, you just can't always be right, what about this and what about that, that's a fearful mind. I'm not from a place of fear, I don't deal with that energy, so I don't be in my thoughts with the what ifs and that's thoughts, and that's another thing that's important for us to get out of our thought realm. Tap more into your inner guidance, following your heart, getting out of the mind. The mind basically is, at this point now we're moving away from, dealing with these things, and our mind gonna constantly find ways to keep us in the same spot, to keep us from, growing and expanding, because as we grow and expand, then it loses, its grip on its reality, quote unquote. But again, just the subconscious mind work, very important right now. It just came to me, that's why I had to stop it, I ain't gonna say stop walking, but like reprogramming. I got videos again on the subconscious mind and reprogramming, because the subconscious mind, just to say a few things, again, that's why movies is so strong and important. Like anything on the TV, you watching a movie and so doing something, and you're like, oh shit, man, he ain't get the girl, or oh man, so and so crying because this happened in the movie, or oh my goodness, on Lifetime such and such child got taken away, but whatever it is, you feeling as if that shit happening in the real world, because the subconscious mind don't know the difference, and that's the whole aspect. That's why no matter, again, that's why no matter how much somebody say they love me or do things or say things, we got to have a certain discernment and accountability as far as having awareness of what's going on around us, because again, these people making movies called Gods of Egypt, and it's never with melanated people and things of this nature. And I'm not here to, like, that's another thing, the human aspect, I'm black, yeah, that plays a factor in all this, but it's for you to remember that you are a primordial being, primordial chaos being, aka no thing, you know what I'm saying, out of that triple darkness, and we done been through all these human experiences. It's time to take flight, for those of us who want to. It was a free will universe, but this definitely, again, is a dream realm, temporary, and temporary creations could, it's certain temporary creations that we deal with and vibe with, like in certain shoes, that I know ain't going with me when I transition, but those shoes don't at any moment, fuck these shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't hold no weight over my soul, and that's important as well, But again, everything from working with crystals to doing everything we're doing is to remember who we are, connect with our intuition very strongly, tap into being in the moment, clearing the mind, and getting to the aspect of programming our own subconscious so somebody else don't. Or if you're not programming your subconscious, somebody else will. And it's just important. The reason why we're in certain lesson loops, because we keep falling into the same programming, and that's why I catch myself too. I'm like, all right, I have to be aware that this situation popping up due to me having a certain subconscious programming on a deeper level, like is about me having a certain way of viewing things that allows for this to play out constantly, a certain situation to play out, like reason why somebody might always end up in abusive relationships and feel like they don't pick those relationships out is because subconsciously they watch their parents go through an abusive relationship, or somebody, but it's some type of subconscious programming, and it constantly plays out. And by being in these high vibrations, where we talk about the 5D, that's just things moving into a high vibration, where again, things are manifesting even more quickly, so that's why, again, it's getting more and more important for us to realize how much, it's important to get a grasp on our thought realm and our subconscious mind, and again, moving ourselves from being like over logical and dealing with the intelligence is already in us. So in essence, our logic is within our intuition, if that makes sense, and that's the whole chess game too with that aspect. But again, and another thing too, ain't nothing, this situation was all, asked for in the essence of it, to go through this experience, and we are, awakened, and like the thing say, "Ma, time to go home." The movie, "Ma, get back home." To that primordial darkness and chaos. And that could also mean, again, just going back home within first and foremost, and then when you transition, automatically your subconscious is just right there connected with knowing what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like where you ain't even question yourself or feeling like you're trying to come back here. And I done made this and that, talked about this like with all these little Disney movies where a person might have a God power, or they connected to some type of God energy, and then they make the movie trying to program you to be like, oh, it's all about humanity and I want to be a human and this and that, again. And that's where you see, again, where if you don't hold yourself accountable and you listen to all this shit that's trying to, keep you, again. And we tapped in, of course, I'm in this human bodysuit, I'm in this incarnation, clowning, doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But again, I have the knowledge, and I have, I know that I'm a primordial being, infinite, that's not temporary like this bodysuit that I'm in this lifetime, like, again, it connect with your bodysuit, again, getting certain material things in this realm, of course, but and in essence, again, that comes from subconscious programming it within itself too, in order to manifest things on a certain level as well. But again, subconscious programming, affirmations, giving your subconscious visual proof, to name a few. But I got a subconscious mind. I should have a playlist, but definitely got a video. It should be like 55 minutes long. Check that out. I go through a bunch of different steps on it, but again, no good, bad, right or wrong, or as far as like, again, the situation with the ego, trying to survive. Like this is a situation, again, a situation that was part of the growth. You know what I'm saying? It's an essence within this realm that that pressure to make a diamond, in essence, it's a part of the game, to keep it simple. But again, us getting back to realizing, like, again, even the word, like, other than me speaking to the aspect of like, hey, it's about programming your own subconscious mind, like, like that aspect right there is, the key component of, as far as like, look, I ain't telling you that, oh, you have to do as you please as a free will universe, but this is what it's basically about if you're trying to ascend from out of this realm, it's having that subconscious knowing that, this is a temporary realm and you're not, we're in it but not of it, and we have to program our subconscious within this lifetime to make sure that when we transition, we're transitioning out, It's the whole aspect. Yep. Peace. Happy now. Matter of fact, again, something happened. Still want to just make sure I cover it all. But again, the social engineering, all these different things, certain people popping up in your realm trying to, and again, it is due to a subconscious programming of why certain things, so again, if you're like on a soul level, you do feel some kind of way about certain situations, it's due to, again, like a certain subconscious programming that somebody taught you, and now because you're clear-minded and connected with your intuition, or your intuition is kind of like, this funny right here, you know. But you're gonna keep going through that loop till you realize, like, all right, I have to do something, and correct something within my subconscious in order to break this lesson, in which, you know, taking action at, you know, fixing the subconscious and taking action to stop doing whatever it is, you know, whatever, you know. But again, it starts with the subconscious mind. At the end of the day, that's the whole, you know, why Hollywood exists. It's to program everybody's subconscious mind. Point blank. Period. Is not, you know, let's say entertainment, this and that, whatever. And again, it's a constant, you just have to constantly remember, you know, like, when somebody go, like, a lot of these teachings, again, and that's what I was gonna say, you know, not even listening to, you know, to me in certain aspects, like, follow your inner guidance, you know, take what resonates, leave what don't. But for the most part, what's really real, though, is that aspect of programming the subconscious mind, you know. Again, you don't have to take my word for it, but that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? Now, again, anything else I said, you know, again, that goes with the, you know, the flow of me expressing myself. Although valid information, you know, is still, but just making sure doing the subconscious mind work, because I've been, you know, again, since I've been clear-minded more, I've been able to be more aware of my intuition guiding me to the aspect of remembering this, you know what I'm saying? Like through pointing me to certain books and videos and things, and just coming to me in my mind just on some clear cognizant, like, hey, you know, don't forget to program your subconscious. Like, sit down and rewrite affirmations, you know, sit down and have certain visualizations, you know, consciously remember that, constantly and consciously remember that, you know, or should I say subconsciously remember that you are, you know, the creator within your realm. Stop letting people plug in certain little ideas, you know, dogmatisms. Like, you know, again, that don't serve you. Like, you existed way before this dream realm existed, and people created religions. So why would we follow things? You know, again, if I created Mickey Mouse and Scooby-Doo, and I fall asleep for a while, and when I wake up, like, I kind of forgot that I was the creator of Mickey Mouse and Scooby-Doo, and Mickey Mouse and Scooby-Doo on some slick shit where they like, you know, let's see if the creator of us remember. Hey, creator, you know that you are under a certain religion and this and that, and you know what I'm saying, Scooby-Doo trying to, you know, and Mickey Mouse running some shit on the creator, you know, knowing that the creator kind of went through amnesia, and if they put it off right, they could program their own creator subconscious, you know what I'm saying, into, you know, having that that whole belief that, all right, you know, I should be listening to y'all, you know, like, yeah, you should be listening to us. And I was like, no. Again, like, I created my dream, or the characters in it. I could participate, and it's not me thinking I'm bigger or better than these characters in my dream or any of this. It's just, again, the knowledge of who I am, point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? And anything that tries to guilt trip you for this is part of that mechanism to subconsciously program you to not, you know who you are, to be ashamed, or, you know, to just make you deny, you know, what you are in some way, form, or fashion. It's not thinking you're bigger or better than anybody by knowing who and what you are. And anybody that's against that is against you know, connecting back with your soul. And that might be like, oh shit, like, damn, that's a lot of people. Well, hey, you know, I ain't gonna say get to work, but, you know, hey, we got, you know, it's a constant work, and, you know, you gotta get to work. But, you know, matter of fact, that's basically it, you know. stop at that. Creating our own realm. You know? That's why at the end of the day, I always kind of go back to, even like when talking about foods and, you know, like eating certain foods and certain things. Like at the end of the day, though, you know, vibe with what you're, you know, tap into your own intuition, your own little main line, and see what your main line let you know about your, you know, about your soul and what you know, what you down here dealing with and doing, you know, whatever the case may be. But it's about tapping into your own inner, you know, inner source. Affirmations. I am abundance. I am prosperity. I am primordial chaos. I am triple darkness. I am no thing. You know? But yeah. Bleep, bleep, bleep. But that's all, folks. Peace, peace. Happy now, of course. Not going too far in the future. Not going too far in the past. Right now. Peace, peace.